I love getting kids in the kitchen, so you'll find lots of cookbooks for children here and placemats and little tool sets. My name is Sonia Staffen, the Jam and Jelly Lady. Lebanon, Ohio. I'm the real, the only, in Lebanon, that is, Jam and Jelly Lady. We started 31 years ago, celebrated our 30th birthday last year, and it began because I wanted to stay home with my children. And I had a job where I flew around a lot, so wasn't planning on continuing that, so I decided to stay home and write computer manuals from home. Nobody told me how much work kids are. I ended up making their baby food. I had to stop my whole business of writing computer manuals, started making their baby food, and my girlfriends came in and said, they're gonna eat salads. I didn't know what that was either. So I took all of the peaches I had and I made about 200 jars of peach preserves. That was supposed to be peach puree for babies. We ended up taking them to a festival, an apple festival, and sold out in a couple hours. If we just sold jam and jelly, we would never make it. This is a culinary shop. So you'll see lots of gifts here, from teapots, really beautiful ones. Some of them are locally made, some of them come from other places. Lots of dish towels and aprons, puzzles, fun things to get kids in the kitchen. Also, we teach canning classes, which is 31 years again. I started at the YMCA in their tiny little preschool kitchen, and then we expanded into our own commercial cannery. So we fill up the classes every time. Over the years, we've taught something like 2,500 people how to can in this area. We were rated the #1 canning school in the United States a few years back by an online foodie magazine. The importance of learning it, there's a couple reasons. One, people really want to know what's in their food. And if you go to the grocery store and pick up a jar of jam, a lot of times it begins with the word sugar. And that's because sugar is cheap, it's easy to pour, you don't have to hull it, you don't have to wash it, you don't have to refrigerate it. It can last for a year on the shelf as opposed to strawberries, which need to be done in a couple days. So there's one thing. The other thing is food safety. Okay, I'm inspected by the Department of Agriculture and the FDA. So I know a lot about food science when it comes to canning, and I teach only scientific methods. We have a website for many years. It's called jamandjellylady.com, and if somebody says, is it spelled out A&D or the ampersand, I know as a programmer that the ampersand is only usable by programmers on the internet, so it has to be spelled out. So there's that, and then of course we have a Facebook page. I'm not very good at Instagram. I never quite got it. Well, I grew up one town away, so I love Lebanon. And I used to look up here, up the hill, and think, oh, that's the big town. And now I realize it's a really small town. But it's lovely. The people here really care for each other. The merchants are really tight, and we have each other's backs. We watch for the kids when they're coming home from school, making sure that they're safe. It's all good.